From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, we at least got to 100, perhaps 101 today. Not a record. The record for tomorrow is 101, and we'll probably be just short of that as well. But the bottom line, 100-degree heat or near 100-degree heat, it stays in the forecast. Look at that heat index at 114. Let's bring it over to the weather wall and get us the latest status and stats on this heat wave that started pretty much going back to the spring. But we're just counting 90 consecutive degree days since June 7th, and we've had 63 days of 90 degrees or better. 50 of those 63, we're approaching 85%. We're 95 or hotter. Mind you, most summers we go through summers and we'll see maybe 5 or 10 95-degree plus days, maybe 1 or 2 98-degree days. But look what it's done this year: 22 98 plus, 12 100-degree plus, and 10 of those in a row, today being 10 in a row, and 25 lows of 80 degrees or more, which is also a record. And some of those records were record lows for their dates, just like this morning was. 82 degrees this morning beat the record for the date. And still we have this elongated area of high pressure, storm track close, but not close enough to impact our weather. And that's what we saw today. We did see a few spotty showers with a little bit of an outflow boundary from this convective complex to the north. But tomorrow, storms are going to be farther away, but we're going to have a better wind in the afternoon, and that may hold temperatures down. You can see this mesoconvective complex working its way into Georgia. It started out in Mississippi earlier today, and it's moving quickly. The threat of damaging winds, the main issue, maybe some hail, but for us locally, not a whole lot going on. And this is this thunderstorm threat for tomorrow. It's going to be way to our north, but we're going to get a nice southwest wind feeding into those storms tomorrow, and the pressure gradient picks up. So we might not hit 100 degrees tomorrow, but why buck the trend? We'll still forecast 100 for tomorrow. Now, regional Doppler radars, we see a few spotty isolated showers offshore. Not a whole lot going on now, but I got a 4-hour loop here showing you that we did have a few showers, but they were mostly in the Atchafalaya Basin, at least for Acadiana. A few spotty showers around New Iberia again today, northern Iberia Parish, and then moving out into the basin. The rest of us didn't do so well, but you can see that outflow boundary right here. That's what came through and brought our temperatures down from 100 degrees. That little boundary right there, it's kind of a breath of cooler air after a shower or thunder showers collapsed, and that's cooled us off to an almost comfortable 96 degrees at the top of the hour. Excessive heat warnings again for tomorrow. Heat index up to 113 to 118 for most of Acadiana, and tonight we'll probably beat a record again. Lower 80s overnight tonight, back up to near 100 tomorrow. But notice the winds out of the southwest, 12, gusts 15. We might see a few gusts to 20. So tomorrow's going to be a breezy day. We'll see if there's any cool water in the Gulf of Mexico to help cool us off. Mind you, Gulf water temperatures are between 90 and 95 near shore, so that doesn't help us out a whole lot. And by the time that Gulf air reaches Lafayette, it's already modified. So we'll go near 100 for tomorrow, and then probably about 101 or 102 on Thursday. We only get to 1 o'clock here on this model run on Thursday, but we do think we're going to be pushing record highs once again. Upper 90s to low 100s across the board tomorrow. Upper 90s to 100 degrees I-10 corridor. A little bit cooler coastal parishes, especially as you get into St. Mary Parish with that southwest wind. Temperature probably close to the water temperature. It will be in the mid-90s there. As for your heat index, once again, high heat indices tomorrow. That heat index up to 112 to about 118 at times. Got up to 118 this afternoon. See no difference there, but the wind will help just a little bit, kind of cool us just a bit. 82 the low tonight, the record 81 in 2015. Now notice a lot of the records now are in the 21st century. That's because we continue to warm up. 100 degrees again for tomorrow. The breeze holds the coastal temps down just a bit. High humidity and that southwest breeze, that's going to take an edge off the heat. But unfortunately, the ridge of high pressure expands again Friday into the weekend. Look at this. Saturday and Sunday we'll be pushing 103, maybe 104 on one of those days. We introduced slight rain chances going into next week, but we're really pessimistic on that. And notice that 10-day forecast, 9 out of the 10 days, 100 degrees. I did have 100 for last Thursday, but we'll see. We'll see. We might change that for tonight at 10, but 10 days in a row, and we have another 10 days. So let's call it the midpoint, hopefully, because a week after that, I do think we'll see a change in the pattern.
Okay, finally.
Keep fingers crossed.
All right, everything's crossed.
Right.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank